Noah's obedience brought the flood. Now let's start from Hebrews 11:7, the B parts. By his faith, Noah condemned the rest of the world, and he received the righteousness that comes by faith. Now, to really understand what happened between Noah and the flood at that time, let's go back to Genesis 6, where God instructed him to build an ark. So God said to Noah, I am going to put an end to all people, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. I'm surely going to destroy both them and the earth. So make for yourself an ark of cypress wood, as God begins to give Noah instructions about how the ark will be built. That verse is actually very similar to Exodus 32:11-14, where the people had sinned, built an idol for themselves, and God begins to tell Moses that, say, look, let me destroy these people and start a new lineage with you. In other words, Moses' response was that of mercy, was that of compassion, which is consistent with the character of God. Whereas Noah did not have any conversation with God, as long as the scripture records. He just went on to build the ark. Although 2 Peter calls Noah a preacher of righteousness, we see that Moses' response is very similar to, of course, in the opposite direction, to Jonah's response. Jonah knew the impact of, if he preached and the people repented, there will be no destruction. Jonah, knowing the strength of the compassion and the mercy of God, he ran away. He said, God, I want to see these people destroyed. So while Noah did not express that same intensity, Noah actually obeyed, showing that, yes, let the judgment come. So what does this do for you as a believer? Two things. Number one, you have to develop an attitude of obedience towards the instructions God has given to you in particular, about your faith or about your career or anything. And number two, when you are dealing with, unbelievers, people who may have a different faith, don't just be, yes, let there be punishment for them, they've sinned. No. You have to approach it from love. Even if you're dealing with somebody who has a contrary opinion, yes, you set boundaries, but be sure to always, explain in love. The Bible says, be ready to give a defense for everyone who asks about your faith. So that defense has to come from love. Jesus was asked this question, which of the commandments is the greatest? And he said something very striking. He said, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your strength, with all your mind, and with all your soul. And the second is equally important. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. So if you even think about the second instruction, is very similar to the first one. How can we claim to love God whom we do not see and despise the people that are created in his image, whom we see every other day? So I hope this blessed you. I'll try to put the full excerpt of my Bible notes on the comments of this video. So hopefully that can help you understand some of the things I might have explained and all the scriptural references. Thank you for watching.